Hello, beautiful fellow human beings. Nice to see you again. Hope everyone's night is made out of pure gold. So, getting right into it, gonna just, play safe and just head over to Fat Fingered Fly Tire and tie up some saltwater flies from over there. And it's been a while since I moved some bucktail, besides the like two. So finally gonna tie up some clousers, some clouser minnows, and I'll also read what is on the bio, or the kind of the article itself. So again, it's on Fat Fingered Fly Tire, and this is by Chris W. The clouser minnow, and it's been a few decades, or a few weeks here. Wait, first, let me make sure this is on. Ooh, it's hot. Still at 86, but it's quite alright. Hope everyone's temperatures are good. It's very hot. I'm gonna zoom on in here in a second. If I stumble over my words, it's just been a day. But quite alright, we'll be back at the desk here shortly and get back going. Please excuse me. Let's see here. So I've been meaning to tie up some of these for a good minute. And can make some worked out color combinations and some vibrants. Man. Brutal noodles. Big old bowl full. I'm gonna go with white thread because I could just color it any color. My hemostats are missing, so, but I got these. Found these bad boys. Sorry, I was in my mind a little bit. Just trying to stay sane here. It's wildly ironic that my dad's yelling at my mom for changing the subjects, talking. Yeah, fair enough. But anyway, I'm not gonna say anything. The sky is full of stars, wherever you are. For real though. I don't mean to sound sarcastic, but we keep these. And I put them in a nice little test tube. Oop. Oh, sadness. So not sure what hook I'm thinking. Well, here's Aberdeen, right? Alright. I'm gonna read this right quick. So, it has been a few weeks since he's sat down at the vise with the intent of putting together a step-by-step tutorial. Life has a tendency to become distracting from time to time, and that has certainly been the case as of late. Be it work, a holiday hangover, or simply the distraction of a playoff football, RIP Buffalo Bills 2020 season, he simply never found himself at the vice for long enough to put together anything worthy of sharing. That said, it has been on his mind, and a list of at least a dozen patterns graces the scratch pad to my left, to his left. I'm sorry, I'm butchering this. Graces his scratch pad to his left. Scanning through said list and considering what is currently absent from my box, he's decided to start where he left off. Sorry. I don't know if I should continue. Having previously shared one of Bob Clauser's lesser-known creations, the swimming nymph, he'll now be doubling back to highlight his most famed classic creation. My brain just put classic there, it's not even there. The Clauser minnow. Lefty knows best. An evolution, which there are many of his flies still available, including Lefty's deceivers, and like literally. And if you look up the best for Lefty Cray on Facebook, is a group or a page? It's a page. Victoria Cray's daughter has listed a ton of them, sharing pictures that's just a treat and a half to see. Is many different rooms, different. You could see like how how like the progression. I wish. Okay, so I need to do this, or somebody needs to get all those pictures, any available photo of him in his tying rooms, and try to place the dates, and then get it to like almost like, how did you say, like stop motion, because you would probably see it like physically engulfed. I picture it. So Lefty knows best. An evolution of the classic bucktail streamer, the Clauser Deep Minnow, as it was dubbed by Lefty Cray, was designed in the late 80s for targeting smallmouth bass. Righteous. On Clauser's home water, the Susquehanna? Right on, Susquehanna. I haven't seen that before. Like the word written. Susquehanna. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. Susquehanna River. In the hands of Cray and countless others since, however, this... I'm sorry, y'all, but... I could read that if anyone is interested, but... Fat-fingered fly tire, Clauser minnow. But... Hook here, set to Gamakatsu SL11, 3L3H, size 6 to 2/0. Infinite, sorry. Oh wow, there's a lot. Feet. I was walking through sand too. Dang, I just never. So, well, that's like scared now. So, Gamakatsu SL11, 3L3H, number 6 to 2/0 here. And thread 140 denier, white. Red eyes, oh yeah, bad boys. Size to match. Bucktail. Bucktail. And crystal flash. But I was asking his phone if warm water or cold water is better. Oh, I already put thread on it. Or it should be. Oh, I'm sad. I just kind of read that out loud. I didn't even process any of that. It will be nice to think again. But what would you say? It's really brutal. I expected, I checked my hemostats to see him out there, but he's convinced that all of my tools are his, and it's really hard to, and like things that he gave me years ago, like that I actually hold sentimental, extra sentimental, like I don't remember giving you that, so you better leave that here. Yes. I set all this stuff up to be ready for fishing, chairs, everything. And like, I don't know what to say, but I was given a week a few days ago to skedaddle for like 4 or 5 months. It was just, so I didn't plan for much of this, however, making the best, and gonna be here every week, every weekday streaming flies well. My existence kind of burns around me, but like, you know, the water is very nice. So, what can you do? Maybe I should use these larger bits and leave the scraps for like traveling. So I want to make some colorful little things. So I want to do the chartreuse, but go into yellow and then like pink. I think that'll do something psychologically for me and fish, and you know, coexist. I'm gonna grab a notebook in case anyone has any recommendations. And the recommendations, I mean, anything, songs. So I'm gonna put new date on here by the script. So, really trying to learn how to draw. Not so much learn, but like draw a lot more often. It's really cathartic. And put a binder together with all my doodles to just kind of maybe redraw. I'm just gonna draw the same thing over and over again. Because I have a load of paint and I have loads of paintings planned. I just have to sit long enough and overcome my fear of blank paper or canvases. I usually wish I could find some just stained up canvas. So, what time is it? Might as well write that down. That's interesting information for future me. Yeah, I tried to stream in there, simmered down, because it's true chaos, people. And there's really no, like, place for me, I guess, is what I'm saying. Someone already bent that food bin back, that's cool. I love seeing that. But I think Aberdeen. So, trying to sit mindfully. So, Aberdeen. Yeah. So what's that? It's like uncontrolled, like can't even steer conversation. Conversation gets so out of control so fast, and they're like, remember that. I don't know. It's rough being an only child. Sometimes I know I say that a lot, but like, misery loves company, or there needs to be, instead of like a bumble, but maybe like a thing for only children to Isn't it wild too? If two only children bear children, they will have no aunts or uncles. It's wild. So, here we go. That big old gat, that's a gaper. My dad's feed for shorts. I don't know what he watches the shorts on, but I really like I don't know. That's, maybe this is quite large. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna grab a smaller hook. My bad. So I'm gonna grab something. It's wild. It's like, yeah. Size 4. Mustard Aberdeen. I don't know what he's saying. It's just, whew. My heart, like, physically feels different. My spine does too. Jesus, my spine does. Probably just gonna lay in grass for a few days and start some cuttings. Mulberry. So if anybody in zone 10 or 11 or wants to give it a go with a mulberry indoors, more than happy to ship that too. Why is there so many deleted messages? I'm going to zoom in now because I've just kind of not been looking up. Oh, sorry, that was earlier. I didn't. Shit, sorry. There wasn't. There was earlier. I didn't scroll back down. Yeah, I appreciate the patience. Is appreciate beyond belief, and as always, if there's anything that you see that you would like to give a go throw in the water or try to ooh, but I still want code if you're here. Yeah, you are. To put these electricity. So when you touch it, not enough to shock, but it would have different tones. So you could just be like, right? It would work somehow, probably. And you know, it's for fun. Like there's no other reason to just have a bunch of the little cheapo vices that cause nothing but pain and suffering anyway. Cause I'm kidding, but my voice is low. Shoot. Please do never hesitate to let me know. I will try to talk a little louder, but in a few days we'll be back at the desk, and it'll probably be a day or two of trying to reorganize, because thanks to y'all, I was able to really get a lot of just variations of stuff, and not run out of the things that, yeah, so please never hesitate if you have any patterns that you want or aren't available. I'm more than happy to at least give them a go. And if the proportions are off, let me know. I will tie it a different way. Or, like, I can't think of a better way to learn. I mean, that sounds like a movie to me, so yeah, more than happy. And if you don't fit, but like maybe you grew up or there's a pattern that means anything to you, I'm more than happy to try to tie it on a safety pin. I think that is going to be one of my favorite pastimes with the scraps, honestly. So I do have some really good safety. Happy trails, JC. More than welcome anytime, my pretty. What is that from? Let's see. I mean, I'm all discombobulated. Did you see the hemostats? I just don't want to lose anything. Every time I mention him, she walks away. So there's something going on with them. I probably made I don't know. But that's the ones I use for mono eyes. That's really it. But I should like be on National Geographic or something. Gotta use humor, I guess, 'cause so I'm not sure how heavy to go, and if I should use bead chain or a simple lead eye. Shoot, I'm talking loud. Sorry. Anytime work. Hello, Roger. How is your night going tonight? Flumble B Luna. Is that the band? Sounds like horn. Yeah, sometimes. Yes. Actually, I shouldn't say sometimes. Yeah, I will. I'm really stoked to get back to so I could get some pennies together and shells, because that's where all my shells are. And yeah, I'm just gonna pick a different beach to dedicate my soul to, which whatever is closest, so whatever's a straight shot is probably what I'll focus on, and get to know that area, because if could do excuse me, if could do Peanut Island like swimmingly, Flamingo is a corner away at that point, as well as the flats. The Keys never been like I'm so antsy, and yeah, just wanna do the thing, and just happy to be here anyway. Well, at this point in my life, I'm not physically very tired, but it's quite alright. The little apartments in Riviera are quite nice. There's a lot in that area, and I'm talking a lot, so I am still wanting to find somewhere for like 6 months. That's it. Hi. Or if could get the van out efficiently with just city water, it's really the only kind of life thing that I guess I don't require, but just treated water. Man, my hair and skin just reacts really bad to untreated Florida water. It's some rough stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, awesome. So let me just zoom on in here, because I'm a human being. So, it changes shit. I miss I just haven't really, didn't really go out anymore, so I don't really get to dress up. And this isn't even dressed up, but I got so many dang clothes. I wish I could show y'all, but you don't want that. Maybe. Got a lot of vintage. And it's like, like a lot of it's for sale, and I have a bunch of different sizes. Unfortunately, not a lot of men's clothes, but for y'all's like girls, like wives, daughters, girlfriends, like if you're into vintage stuff, the stuff is just, I like the fits better. The the quality of fabric is usually a lot better. And granted, a lot of the stuff I've tried to keep as intact as possible, but it has been difficult. And some things have like your normal 1960s or 70s vintage in Florida, or stored in Florida, but yeah. And I get that glue, like, you lay it down there. Oh. No. Alright, so now we're gonna hit it with the white buck. Oh. It's really just would not recommend. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be so like drained if like anything, man. I say anything, it's just like I could wait for an hour for like a second to talk, but then like it's just like okay. God, I've been like essentially silent for the last few weeks. Like it'll be like hours and some saying stuff. I just, I think like maybe I can sense that I'm burnt out or something. So he's starting to say like, oh, he needs a break from yours truly and stuff. So, man, my heart just feels like bruised or something. But everyone who knows this to me is like, what were you thinking? But it's alright. Sometimes just gotta maintain momentum, like life-wise. Like I really can't stop. So I just gotta think of brighter days ahead and hope everything goes well and do anything I can. Just it's really exhausting not talking, you know? Or like it's exhausting being like a quiet person. And it's I'm used to that, but you know, every human on Earth has been confronted with so much these last few years that really gotta like be more open-minded and like patient. And I'm down for all that, but I'm a human being. I go sleep. So this is the part I'm not stoked about, so we'll hump right there. Yeah. So I should read step 1. Create a thread base extending along the front of the hook. Step 2. Tie in dumbbell eyes along top of this. Oh, said skank. um, what? I don't know what they're saying. But tie in dumbbell eyes. Tie in dumbbell eyes along the top of hook shank. 1/4 hook length behind eye. Secure it with figure 8 wraps. Select a spare bunch of white bucktail, 2x hook length, and secure behind dumbbell eyes. Leave butt ends extending forward. Alright. So 2 times. Now, does that mean to the tippy tips? Or like to where it kind of gets going? I always want to do that. So 2x hook length, whole dang thing. And it's quite sparse here, right? One reason why I wish I could get some physical, like classroom lessons is proportions and amounts. Sorry, should zoom this one out a little bit. Code is actually programming. You should check out. Okay, before I forget, I have to plug it as soon as I. So Code, if you follow him, the platform Kynto, he's coding from scratch, and like it changes every day, and that's my favorite part about it. I'm pretty illiterate, to be totally honest, when it comes to, you know, game development and any form of like coding. I tried to learn Python to make some artsy things and fried my computer, but I do like just absolute fascination. And so if there's any like things you want in a social online, available on Android, iPhone, web on ragebaits.com, which is, as soon as I get back, I'll be able to start working on it, but there's no way I could focus here. And I don't know if you could hear the background. It's just like constant taunting. It's really, really intense to think that like he was in really rough shape, and like even trying to say like dropped everything like instantly, like the response is like just really volatile, and like every bit of energy that he's recovering, he's just using to throw in everyone's face. And I'll be able to like process these last few months. And like if I say like, look, like I have to catch up with what I'm working on. Oh, like what are you working on? You're not doing anything. Like, and then I say like, why would you say that? And they'll literally say they didn't say it like 2 seconds after saying stuff. And I know it's because like they just can't, cause could just yell louder to just not, I guess, respond. Real hurtful stuff. And I really gave it a go though, like I just wanted to get him fishing and get these treatments going, but I don't know why. It's like decided like, I don't know, I'm like an enemy, I guess. I don't know. Like I'm really tired, for instance, but they're taking that like I could barely sit up straight, right? Taking that as like me being angry or something, and it's really exhausting to try to convince someone that you know. This is a Clouser minnow, bruh. I don't know if the mic picks up the background, but for those of you that are here on a regular basis, or even a semi-regular basis these last few months, that's why I usually mute it every 2 seconds. But I just don't really know what's expected of me, and sucks being a tyrant for absolute sure. Just, I don't know. That is real helpful, man. Like, get my family back together. Because, I mean, you all know the story, I guess. Some of you do. I guess that's enough to not feel, just non-existent, I guess. It's like the most random stuff. That's his new thing. No one ever says please or thank you to me. It's really intense. Oh man. I don't know what's happening. They're saying blood. I'm trying to put everything back in Ziploc bags. So it's such a nice organization thing going on. So back here too, and like, can you hear the background? I'm just curious. Like, also too, instead of like asking me stuff, we'll just like talk to each other loudly. And I don't know what to do with it. I wish I had more siblings, that's for sure, that were present. And, like, I do have two half sisters, but the one, like, God, like, I had recorded the voicemail because I was just like, I had to show code because it was intense. F that B word, like all this stuff I've been saying for like 10 years. It's really a mess. 612 strands. trying to make sense of it all. I can't ask anything. I was just straight. Shut down. I guess, Code, can you message me? Because I don't know if you could hear the backgrounds. But I'm not going to sit here trying to mute it every 2 seconds like I usually have to. It drives me nuts. Oh, okay. That's wild. Lose my mind. Should be steady. Can't even. Can't.
Shut up, don't move. Back that way. Right there, don't move.
Getting some flash.
Stay there.
Don't have anyone. I wonder what happened
Shut. Leave it there. Watch. Just shut up. Please. Wait.
though. Really hard to focus. But it's not 24/7. So I can't think, but I guess I don't know how to say that without. I'm so tired though. I've never been this tired. So I want to throw some pink on here. Oops. There's some pink on here. Really? I guess I could leave it on the bottom, but I forgot to flip that hook. I did that with the scrimp last time. Last scrimp I did that. So yeah, so anybody who I haven't responded to, I'm already a little slow to respond, and I do apologize for that because I don't mean to. Just I use my phone pretty much for YouTube and music. And the last few months been really just mentally zapped, but kinda don't know how to go about that one, and I don't want to come on here and vent. I really don't at all. I want to come on here and tie flies and eventually fish. And something just like I really need to get back to the shoreline for shoreline fishing. I think that's going to be it for me for a while with what I have access to. It's the most needed experience, really. Rotating the hook once. I wish I read it. I would have known. I am Susky. Clouds or minnow? Catch a muskie with that. 350. Do you fish up? Austin, if you fish and are heading out anytime soon, or like not soon at all, no matter, ain't no thing. More than happy to ship out any flies, and like, I got stamps. Unfortunately, it won't be no fancy tracked mail, unless pay for shipping. Then I will ship in a velvet box, like, oh, you know what I mean. But again, I got stamps, and I'm more than happy to ship out any flies, cause I haven't had much time getting to any water, so they're starting to bulk up, build up. Got a big old pile, and I do want to make one more cup of coffee real quick. So let me just turn on the thing and just refill it. Oh. I'm looking for storage bins, but they're like 20 bucks each. Ow. And I just don't have the energy to walk and like find them. Because usually, to be totally honest, if I need something, I just wander. Somehow I run into it every time. But, man, I don't even have energy to wander. There were so many things I wanted to take videos of here, but I'm just gonna either find a room to rent or a codes van. But let's go to save some money. And yeah, I just really need a local spot to get in these green markets before it's too late again, because I miss it every year. I don't know. Right on, man. I mean, hey, the state of like food, and then, you know, I don't put too much faith in like whatever I see on TV. I learned that at a young age, I guess, thankfully. So I really like dig forageable good, like edibles and forageable anything, including craft supplies and materials. But I don't know why I haven't put much effort into. Like I grew up fishing, so it's kind of like, you know, I don't have any aversion to shrimp or squid or anything like that, or pulling fish off hooks or anything like that. And I wish I had more focus in it long ago, but I guess better late than never, because as long as there's water, there's food. And thanks to Forsyth, he sent me a water testing kit. I have to find that. Yeah, I'm not leaving that. Hell no. It's just non-stop. Do you see why it's hard to focus? And I try like so nicely to be like, you know, give people a second to think before like screaming in their face. And there's really no nice way to say that without like triggering someone, I guess. Try to talk to like, I don't know. Just a total loss of words, I guess. Well, like the best part is like, oh, okay, I gotta stop venting. I do have, I am, okay, just really sucks being an only child. Gotta make the best out of the most random thing. So here's some pink, just a little breath, like a pink, cause it's very, like a very life color. Right on. That's,
Good?
don't look at it.
Okay, put this shit away.
No, just give me a second.
No, no, leave it. Put that shit away. Fucking asshole. They root temperatures are better for you. You can't use cold water. That makes you lose weight.
I don't know you, I'm gonna spend too, so.
Okay? Pay attention.
Can you do your blood sugar? Can she do her blood sugar? Oh boy. She hasn't tested it in like forever.
Huh?
Can she do her blood sugar?
No, no, she didn't do the blood sugar. No, she scratched her leg back here. But it was bleeding all over my white sheet.
Oh.
I'm like, fuck. You know?
I didn't know.
Huh?
Alicia noticed it and we cleaned it up.
I know you didn't know.
I'm gonna try something on the blanket, okay?
I won't worry about it.
No, I wanna try to put a little Dawn on that. Blood is a protein. It's stained.
So there's a breath of pain. My head's throbbing, throbbing. And she keeps saying she has the spins, but like... But if I go there, I'm just gonna get chewed to pieces. So cry in a corner later due to over what I cannot change. So everything is golden. Can you do your blood sugar, please?
I will, please.
You got a dirty towel.
Yeah.
Lay it there. When you're done. Try not to get no more blood, please. Bring your soaking hair.
I will.
So you're not back and forth.
I know.
It doesn't stop.
Please stop.
Like, that's why I can't focus. I have to mute it every 2 seconds. And then I'll just like get a second to think. And he's literally say he's a really quiet person. It's just... It really hurts. Like, been trying to pop on for hours. Every night is the same thing, to be fair. Try to pop on really late and just, oh, God. Chew everyone out. Don't, leave her alone, leave her alone. Just going ape the whole time. My soul hurts.
Just a little sugar. First. Then I'll give her a little water. Okay?
I was just, sensitive type maybe, I don't know. Just a quiet person. So it's really overwhelming at like all times, and like, I feel like my tear ducts are about to start reacting.
Put this, a little dab on your paper towel. Here, here's your mate. Jesus Christ, you make shit look different.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I know, but
I already told you what to do. I told you exactly what to do. I got through everything.
No, you don't.
Get out of here. What? You need a little dab of soap.
That's it. That's what I will do.
Shut up.
She's diabetic, so like when she gets like scratches,
I'm just trying to break it. You know what I mean? I think it's called refrigerating. Oh, Jamie, there's a big frog on the door.
mm,
Good enough. Anybody gonna come out, but nobody likes to listen or learn enough. Jamie knows how to get her own water.
This is stuff I pulled out of the freezer.
Okay, then put it in the refrigerator. Bring one out here.
I know.
I thought it was alcohol, you know what I mean? Like, that's why it just breaks my heart. Like, I literally thought, like, the alcohol, like, was what caused the volatility. But it's not. Like, it's just who he is. I don't know why that's a shock, I guess. But I'm so fucking drained. And it's 24/7 just screaming, like, out loud. And I can't think. I was like, I don't know how you can think when someone's screaming their head off.
Shut up. This is done. Now you got two.
Like, I have all this furniture here now. And I don't know what I was thinking, I guess. It's just brutal, man. Never again. Just really can't trust no one no more.
Thank you.
It's like a lot of souls were fucking disintegrated like last year. It's nuts. But it's been non-stop, and my mom's a nervous wreck. If I even say anything, like, so I think Saturday will be, I hope. Got it. Me neither. Everyone is at their breaking point. So I gotta go, cause my mom's like been trying to go to sleep for the last few hours, like, but it keeps her up. So like, I try to like tell people like I'm really burnt out, and I'm told like, oh well, like he's going through a lot, but never ever ever anything on my mom or I. And now I'm just like getting yelled at 24/7. It sucks, man. I don't get it, and you can't say anything. Like, it's like it should be studied.
Why don't you do it right here?
And
Like
like
you always do.
his way of, I don't know. I shouldn't vent. I really shouldn't, because I'm really really hot, and it just doesn't stop. And I can't just like, I can't just bring my, like, fly my stuff back.
Hurry up, get over here, sit down.
Like, I've muted every single, like, can't even see. God, I was just like really overwhelmed. It's like,
Yeah, that ain't right. But now I gotta make sure this is right. See? Now you
what?
have it wrong. Now you had it right. If I won't like you, I'll let you know when I was wrong.
Yeah, I can't focus at all. It's so hard not to, like, it's really bizarre to me. Cut that too short. Ugh. So let me get some coffee or something. I'm sorry, y'all, but I keep having to mute it, and like, it's the one thing that I do daily, cause every, I've just been stuck and kind of like trying to be as helpful as possible, like trying to also like really redesign my entire life and involving family, but like it's really hard to like maintain like while actively being pushed away like every 2 seconds. It's like, really difficult, and like it wouldn't be so bad if let people think and not just keep screaming. I got coffee, let me just. Alright, I'm gonna make some coffee again. It's on. Sorry for the emotional roller coaster. Hard. Definitely want a boat. Even if it doesn't operate. As long as it floats, it has a cabin. If anyone has a boat that floats with a cabin, I'm more than happy to clean it every day. If I could sit in it and think. Just can't think here. So, he just said, what do I do? Shut up! Like, how are you supposed to answer it? Like, I have to laugh sometimes because it's really just an impossible situation. It's like sitting and making coffee. He's not diabetic. I don't know why he's testing his blood, but my mom's like, haha, you should test yours for fun. And it's just yet another argument. I'm sorry, I need to exist. Let me get some water for the back of this. Heart is pounding. Forgot my cup and phone so I can see. Sorry. Well, it's less of a pain not muting it every 2 seconds, so I could just bring it all up.
I'm going to take a pill right now, metformin, which is what I'm
We're
supposed to
done.
do.
We're done. Put everything away.
I'm talking about my diabetes, folks.
Okay. Let's hurry up.
I'm talking
Go
about
to
my
sleep. What? I'm tired of you already. Fucking 20 minutes. 25 minutes.
girl.
Why? Something so simple. Has been done so simple.
He's a really sick person.
No. Hell no.
I want you to take them. Okay.
I really don't know what to say, y'all. I don't know why. I thought things would be different, but
Metformin.
Okay, take it.
everyone could feel free to laugh at me. That's me personally. Like,
Sit down. Or go lay down. About a half hour
it's
now.
3:30 and she's been trying to go to sleep since like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And then she stayed up a little bit later and
What?
watched TV till like 12 or something. Then it's just, ow! If I don't like laugh, I will
Hi.
cry my eyes out.
Sit down. 5 minutes. Let me rest.
TP.
5 minutes.
Let me go. That smells good to me. Oh, I love Chevron glass. They got the best.
Got the cup. The other cup doesn't fit in the maker, so
Love the smell of that coffee.
What? Okay, put the clock. 5 minutes. Okay. 3:30. 8. Leave it alone. Leave me alone.
I'm so tired. I can't say anything like at all. Like, I don't know if y'all understand. Like, I can't even say like, hey, like, it's nice out. Hey, coffee though. That's pretty sweet. Alright. Okay, so just the chartreuse. Oh, I got a couple more. Oh, my mom's got 3 minutes before she can talk to him again. Jesus. Stomach really hurts.
too, Jaime. Everything should have been 30 seconds. We got like 25 minutes.
For what?
Damn.
For what?
She's bleeding over here. Then I'm trying to clean her up. Then I gotta do the band-aid. Then something else. Then blood work. And it's just so difficult with her sometimes. She just don't know which way to go. I'm like, God damn, man.
I was getting my head spin, so I had to lean over, which made it a little harder for me to stand there.
You didn't really have to lean over.
Okay, I'm gonna say this again. They say, like, if you feel like you're gonna throw up, you should lean forward.
Then tell me, and we can wait.
I told you, but you didn't hear me.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I just want to run away. Yeah. I was trying to do my lipstick, like, but holding the mirror is. I don't know. Gonna finish this fly though. I'm not stopping for no one. Certainly not like a freaking storm of just not nice, but well. You know, like it's the most powerless feeling, cause
Okay. You handle the rest. I'll do the button. You just make sure the battery stays in.
okay, I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. ding. Alright, go. Ding. Scared the crap out of me. Alright. Just freaking burnt out from this. The worst part is it's one of my favorite people, honestly, but for some reason just
Put it away, please.
too brute or something.
Go to sleep. Back.
So I think this is one reason why I am the way I am, though. Like I try to be really open-minded. Not cut people off unless it's like sometimes accidentally due to excitement, like. But not like. It's really hot back here.
Bring it closer, please.
I just told her like how she can't think. I just want to say like I wonder why, but I can't. Like I gotta get my stuff out, and I just don't want to argue, fight, or anything. I really don't like confrontation at all. I'll disappear very fast. So I think I'll end up in another state, you know. So first, go to Cluster Minnow in Warzone. I don't mean to be insensitive, but I love my dad, but I wish is like thinking of positive things, not like he's quit smoking for like 20 something days, but he's back on that. But a lot, and he's blaming us for it. So he's gonna go to the store, I guess. He can't be aggravated. And he'll. Yep.
You want to take a picture of the frog?
Oh, it's inside. Shoot. I'm not like flashing people. I'm real stressed, y'all. Hold on.
Say hi, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
You first started on that side of the door when Matt got here. We've been probably getting on the
Oh, no flashes?
No. It'll just be a
I
glare.
want to see it.
Here, one moment. I forgot to do something. I just don't want to get like. don't know what to say, man. I think he's it's starting to hit him. Like, his energy is sapping, because, look, he's been bedridden for a few months, chemo and radiation, and it's been night and day trying to make sure, like, medicine's taken, because super low and deficient here and there, and like, the weight loss is insane, to be totally honest. So putting weights in his pocket. And I feel real bad, like, I don't know, like, who to even talk to, because, like, only child and my mom's landlocked, essentially. And there's no, like, getting any word out, like, ow, you can't say anything. Let's just deal with it. I love my dad, again, like, I have no hatred in my heart, but this doesn't maybe see me as a human being or something, and like only his kid or something, and my mom's his wife, and and it's really just like doesn't give a chance to talk or anything, and plans always fall through, and you know, like really needed a lawnmower. God, for years was using, you know what I was using for wheelbarrow? Because I couldn't afford one. Bin, I just tied some rope around it, and it was very sturdy. I still got it. It's real sturdy, thick plastic, and just pulled that with the rope. And so it's very hot back here. So if I seem delirious, I am. It's anywho, so needed a lawnmower because all the lawnmowers were just breaking. There's this, like, between the heavy mulch, like mulch drops in general, and coconuts and everything, the dog's bones, uh, it was, you know, hurdle after hurdle, but got through it, and my dad's brother gave him John Deere ride-on lawnmower. My dad doesn't have a yard. The front is a driveway, and it's like Rook Beach, so very small yard to begin with. And the back is all, I mean, it's all white rocks. There's nothing mowable, really. And so it's at the same time we got the stimulus checks. So I was like, hey, perfect. Like, you know, my dad resells stuff. So when he has stuff for sale, like, some of the stuff is stuff that I would buy. And when I buy something from a family member, I feel like it's like keeping the money in the family, you know what I mean? And, because I'm going to be buying inanimate objects from people anyway. And, however, he just won't sell me stuff. And I'll be like, well, let me buy it. And he's like, no, this stuff's for sale. And it's got a room full of antiques to sell. And been really wanting to do that for a long time. And over here, I'm saying, like, I got that for my mom and I to sell, but we're not even allowed in there, so I don't get it. How's her minnow? Welcome to the family, y'all. I love her. I love my dad. Again, I have no ill will, no ill feelings. I just, at this time in my life, I just want to make sure you're good, and, like, then, you know, do the same for myself, you know. I've always put myself last because I think I'm just, like, really used to doing that. And for once, like, it sounds cheesy as hell, but man, for once, just really stoked to be alive, right? And it's just hard to think. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks that there is no happy medium. And got all that stuff for us to fish, and like been planning it, trying to make it as accessible to his current shape as possible, but wants me out at the end of the week so he could start fishing, and he hopes that I leave some stuff for him to do that. And it's like the most like I guess hurtful shit. I really hate to think it's on purpose or it's like subconscious, but it's really draining. I can't say anything because it starts this whole thing, and again, the only reason why my stuff is here, I would just have a suitcase and my crate of sketchbooks, but my stuff is here because the little apartment I was gonna rent and like have it as a little film studio, not even live in it. And when I rented it, like gave it every dime I had for a few months, and I burnt out doing that. Like, might not have lasted that long anyway, because nothing was written down, so. And I had no proof for no one sticking up for me, so. And the worst part is they don't realize it. At least, like, I don't know if they do. But it's really rough. Just kind of like been ostracized or shunned, if you will. Been at this table for the last God knows how long. Like, the swamp is about an hour away, and I got like maybe 2 van worths of stuff, like big furniture, and then got pretty much all new clothes from thrift shops, and that one yard sale, cause I, you know, kind of burnt out all my like clothes in the swamp, well water. But I just sucks, like, again, I hate to sound cheesy, but it sucks loving someone that like makes it really hard, I guess. I don't know. Eyes are fried. It's alright. Maybe I could play guitar. I'm not very good at it, but I want to get going on it. Man, I'm probably gonna end up privating this or making it members only. I made the last of the members only because I couldn't even think. It's only 22 minutes, so like it's not like anything special. It's just 22 minutes of like not being able. Oh my god, my eyes are just. There's the light. It's really hot, so it's like every. I feel like again I'm training for something, or like some cosmic punishment. I don't know, but maybe I'm blinding myself now. Hope you're having a beautiful evening, y'all. So, everything is temporary. I mean, unfortunately, like, down to the beautiful bits. I mean, flowers don't last very long. Just kidding. But you know what I mean? That's why I really do try to make every moment last a lifetime. And not in a stressful way, in like because there is such, I don't know why they're going outside. Oh, they're going to the store. They're really going to the store at 3:58. He, he had a friend drop off if they were near. Really? I didn't see any rude people. But again, like when I say too, like And the only reason why I'm a little emotional, because, you know, human being, and like it's just such an unchangeable like thing, and just gotta accept that I've put off that for a long time. But I don't know, it's just like he's allergic to me. That's what I say to try to make it not as difficult. But yeah, but that's why I say like there's not much that like, you know, I'm not easily offended, and it's not like nothing bothers me. It's just that I'm well aware of my own existence compared to like what like an exterior statement can encapsulate, because I know I'm an open-minded person, and unfortunately I know I wouldn't have, but I'm confident in that I'm quite open-minded, and I quite enjoy people. I might be extremely quiet in real life and maybe a little awkward to be around, but I'm really enjoying myself. And if I'm not, it's really evident. I just like, I don't like making people feel bad at all. And like, at all. Like whether it be a stranger or, you know, or my dad, like, I was trying to say like, you know, I don't mean like half the stuff he says, but it's draining to hear nonetheless. And the worst part is all these plans were very real to me. I was very stoked on them, told everyone, but now I gotta just pretend it never happened, and it like don't have a bunch of furniture stuck in time and space. Gotta wait. Gonna make me another closet minnow. Again, never hesitate. More than happy to ship these out, because as you can see, a little bit, my life is kind of chaotic, especially right now. So I don't know when I'll be next to water, and I try to get there when I can, but more than happy to send any of these off. Okay, here's the first go. Hey Ryan! Hey, I missed all the fun. I'm sorry, I'm just so burnt out that like, I usually mute it when chaos is erupting in the background, but I didn't like, I really don't have any negative feelings towards my dad, but just really can't think. Even thinking about not being able to think is just enough to. This way it's really. If someone's not listening to you, like, speak, just stop talking. And like, if you think they're not listening to you, stop talking, because they'll say what if they are, or like, oh, why'd you stop talking? But, and if like, vice versa, like, sometimes I get a little too excited in conversation, and, you know, people talk over people, whether they're meaning to or not, like, but it's, I wish I could say some, like, say, like, I think sense that, like, I'm getting really burnt out or something, just said that I it just, I don't know, doesn't need anyone no more, so wants But what I'm mostly worried about is him, like, relaxing for a few months, which I'm not even gonna get into just how difficult it is to communicate unless here. He's gonna just disappear. But I'm worried that he's gonna A, start smoking, which he's already started smoking again, but not eat, because like, just, I don't know, I really don't know how to help, and I seem to be, I mean, the hardest bit was trying to get him to eat, and like, we get really, really just, you know, if you'd become like an enemy, so I had to, basically, like, would say once a day that just don't forget to eat, because it's very important, and fiber, and this and that, and like, my heart feels bruised, it really, and I feel selfish because of everything that's happening, but I really, definitely a human being, so, yeah, like, there's some of that glue right there. I'm gonna zoom in though, so stuck in their ways, exactly. That's the hardest pill to swallow, is that there's not gonna be any change. And like I said, I'm not a quiet person. I like tinkering with stuff, like crafting, watching documentaries while crafting, and I'm not trying to be like pretentious or what have you. And just, you know, like, I haven't been able to sit out there, and I'm not complaining about the TV. And the only time I mentioned the TV is when it gets accidentally left on full blast, and they change apps that has, ooh, what the hell? That's why I like that glue. I gotta let it dry and put more in it. The different apps have like widely different volume levels, so it'll be fine. And then all of a sudden, like, your ears are like, there's things tearing inside of them, and so I'll be like, hey, like, that doesn't hurt your ears. Like, I know your ears are buzzing and you're expecting them to not feel great, but I don't know if you realize this will also cause or not make it better, because it'll be full blast, like, you can't turn it up any louder, and it's TV speakers, so they're really sharp, crispy things. Why ignore you, Janice? I don't mean to. Did you have a question? I see time west, no point. I see time waster. Right on, Jadis, or Janice Vadia, right on. I don't know too much what to say, but if you have a question or something, just experiencing like life. Enough about me. Sorry, I don't mean to rant either. It's just been 4 or 5 months, because I live out in the Florida swamp, and you know, which for my parents, I'll drop anything, but it wasn't supposed to go like this, and I'm just very tired. I wish for near horizon beautiful days, because the summer essentially is here. It's spring, but it's essentially summer. just summer with the breeze. But, and again, I apologize, y'all, but my life's an open book, and I don't mean like I'm going to, like, I just, you know. I keep saying I don't have to mute it, because I do, and it makes it so the whole time I'm kind of like having my hands, or like my mind mentally hovering the mute. But I really wish I could stop talking about this, but oh, yes. I really do like these, okay, my bad, shoot. Yeah. Oh man, Ryan, that's rough. And my mom, had something removed that was benign, but, during COVID, she fell into a coma for well over a month, medically induced coma, and that was pure hell. Okay. What instruments can you play with your feet? Like organ has those foot pedals. Are there any just foot instruments? Cause it would be sweet to like have a kalimba or something. Oh, let's see, come from. Hey. Oh, God, I feel nuts just like, you know what I mean? Like from your, you have to I don't smile through like being upset very easily. Unfortunately, I wear what I feel on my face. And you can't just like force a smile very easily. Boy, do I try. Actually, I'll just walk outside for a little bit. So, I don't know if anyone here knows the Mentors or El Deuce, but there's a song called Man of the House, and it's like, I'm the man of the house, man of the house, shut up, beach, go in and cook my food, something like that. Oh man, I found LimeWire or something days. But El Deuce was whacked by Courtney Love, so the story goes. I'm gonna throw some Flashaboo on here too. That's yes. Yeah, maybe this hair tinsel instead. Tough time in my life to be an only child. I hate that I keep repeating that, but oh my gosh. I mean, definitely need to like wander around or something for a while. Got some of this nice hair tinsel. Just a little, few different textures. Fly tying with the fan is a sport. Don't understand.
Okay? Jamie, you okay?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm okay.
We never did our antenna, I don't think, out there. Up there the mall. We gotta find them other flares.
Yeah.
What was up there? Oh, my God.
I guess pearl. Well, the pink down. I love how scaly I mean, I really like pink or pearl crystal flash, but the pink with the colors, I guess. I tend to. Cause you, oh,
You left the cat food on the ground?
oh,
There's food on the ground.
oh.
She blamed it on you
Fine. I think it's like I want nothing more to go fishing with my dad, but damn. Like, how do you get some chillin' stillness on? Dude's got Elden Ring level of chill. But, I don't know. Autopilot. Like, I don't fault no one. Like, I need to reiterate that because, like, I love my dad, but some people are high strung, some people are not. We're, like, definitely polar opposites. But that doesn't change nothing. Like, to try to, you know. Anyway, I'll stop talking. Love you. This is almost done. If anybody wants a class right now, I really gotta keep my hands busy because really it's the only time. And I haven't been too long these last few days. I really want to draw coral, and Zoidberg here had a like wildly mind-bending coral tank. And still gotta finish coloring that in. I only did one layer of watercolors. is nada. And I'm really excited for that because I just gotta keep going. I don't know why I hold myself up so much. I just don't know what to what to say or anything. No one gives me any direction. My family. I kind of get made to be the bad guys. So. Or like the not compassionate person, which that's why I don't say anything. That is enough for me to want to like run away. Is when it keeps slipping like this. Oh my gosh, wrong time. It's like when you're in a bad mood and the door handle catches your belt loop or something. Oh man, I just want some blue. Blue is my... I really appreciate mirroring me. Apologize that this stream probably is a little brutal, but well, it's an open book in these parts, and y'all are more than welcome. You know, at a time where everything seems a little divisive and like separation between civilians is at an all-time high. Like depression, I'm sure is just like I don't even want to know the statistics right now, because everyone that I could think of immediately not doing well. Or barely hanging on, which is another reason why I really need to up my game like fishing, because, you know, I don't care if I sound cheesy or sound this or that, like, I'm not feeding anyone at this rate. And that's my goal.
I know, I bet she loved the steak.
Oh yeah. We just split it. Well, she had a lot more.
I was gonna say, you know.
Which one do you want? She went after the big one.
Like,
Just
without,
like you.
without the bone?
Yeah.
See, but that wasn't necessary to say.
Look, I had a piece like that.
I don't know what's happening.
She had a piece like that. I said, which one you want? Right after that big one.
Okay, but did you
Why do you keep saying this, Janice? 3 times asked the same question. Sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not seeing your messages. Ignorant, I see. Right on, Janice, baby. Favorite poses? Ignoring me again. God. I just don't understand. Alright, am I single? That's what you're calling me ignorant about. Like, the like, as you can see, this is a fly tying channel. I don't mean to sound rude, but, like, man, I'm having a night. So, that is, the question that I'm guessing my favorite poses. I don't know what poses you mean? So I can't answer that, but if you could clarify, I definitely will. And I thank you so much for asking. But yeah, I'm sorry. If I don't see it, I really do try to look down. But right now, like, oh my god, Resident Evil. I scrolled like, I just. We're just tying flies, Janice. While my family falls apart. Welcome to the American experience. Yes. My goal is to one day get a, I don't know, beach condo is probably too much to ask for, right? But you know what I mean, like a little studio apartment on top of something, and my mom could have keys to it, cause I can't take it anymore. What happened? I know. It's no bueno. I'm glad my dad's feeling better. Because everyone else wants to. I know. Me neither. Sadness. Man, he was even being into code. Like, man, honestly, what the hell? I'm very sad. But, you know, c'est la vie. Anyway, but I'm probably gonna skedaddle to keep myself from continuing to vent, because just altogether pretty caught off guard, and I gotta get my stuff out here within a week before more stuff disappears. Like, I keep seeing my stuff lying around, and yeah, it was hard enough finding tools and supplies in the middle of the Florida swamp, so I gotta make sure I don't forget anything, or else I'll never see it again, unfortunately. I already lost my very sentimental tackle box that could sit in the corner here, but it just really drives me nuts. Just keeps asking questions, and as soon as she answered, he goes, "Shut up." It just blows my mind. Am I to just keep muting it? Like, do I just never, like, people are always acting like I'm high and like this and that, like, and really I'm just exhausted. And like, just super hostile. Like, I've never seen anybody on, like, have a near-death experience, essentially, and, like, get better just to tear down anyone. It just hurts my soul, man. But I really appreciate y'all letting me vent. I might delete this because this whole stream kind of the treatment. Oh no, this is exactly how it's always been. I just thought it would be different. Just like I don't know if it's my only child or it's like my daughter, but uh, gosh,
Fuck you.
yes. What was that? That scared the shit out of me. What?
The number 49.
Holy crap, that scared the shit out of me. I just can't make sense of my surrounding at all here. Like, just tired of pretending this shit's normal, I guess. But that's the thing, like, yeah, it's like, give it every benefit of the doubt, every single step of the way, but like, 5 months now, like, really tired. And just like Bob, I gotta go, like, 'cause said that he wants to focus on his life, and that he hopes I'm not mad, but I have to be gone in a week. So, that's bad. They let me get, like, people to scrub that, and I couldn't afford to pay him, and almost was painted, and it's just, at some point, like, gotta, you know, practice some self-preservation here. Or, like, help from afar or something. I was gonna get my stuff out, like, I was like, I can stay as long as me too, you know. I'm more than happy to, unfortunately for myself, more than happy to, you know, sit it out, make sure everything goes good. I just need a notebook to doodle in. I'm pretty self-content. And this is the only family I have. Like, really. Of course, I have uncles and aunts, but a little kind of scattered, so people don't really keep in contact or anything. And unfortunately, if you say something a lot of them don't agree with, like, I don't know, they hold like lifelong grudges. And I really, like, I don't know, I have a hard time uh, sticking up for myself. It's just never ending, y'all. It's 4:30 in the morning, and they're still at it. Gosh. God, I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom out now, that pretty much. Sorry if I look like a crazy person. I might be, I don't know. Maybe I am the maybe I am the problem, maybe. So, got 2 little minnows here. First go ever at a class or minnow. Real stoked on this. And little bear. Gotta cut this one. A little, bear, but start simple. I'll make some for code. Cut that lake right there. And excuse me, if I remember correctly, he mentioned these specifically for smallmouth bass, which is my biggest goal, is to see a peacock bass in person. I've never seen one in person. Gorgeous. Mahi mahi or dolphin fish here, the colors, the saltwater fish. And same thing with the peacock bass. Like those two stand out real nice. And just yeah, never seen one. And they're not native, but they're not invasive. They're introduced to combat the invasives. So that's pretty neat. That's not too long ago. And if anybody'd like any class or minnows, more than happy on the house. Feel free to feel free to never hesitate. So I got y'all, and you could tell me what needs to be changed, and that's the best way for me to learn anyway. So it really doesn't. It's not a bother. Not a bother. It just doesn't stop talking like out loud, aggressive, not aggressive, but like, you know what I mean, negatively. It's just like constantly talking about how stupid people are, and that just breaks my soul faster than anything. Because I don't care, like, I don't get hung up on like stuff like that. I do like get hung up on the weird stuff I get hung up on. We all have that. But like, I mean like every little thing other people do. Like you get a lecture. I'm sorry, I'm venting again. I've been trying not to do this for months now. Cause like, I really have hopes. I want to get my family together. Cause this has been really, really difficult for a long time now. Like you would have seen a cancer doctor a lot sooner, because I was the only one urging him to go and get it checked. It was a thing, and one of his friends or something told him it could be a pulled muscle, and he ignored it. And then wouldn't talk to me for like 6 months, and then finally called and was like, it's cancer. And like, I wish I was exaggerating, but I'm not. COVID's been here through thick and thin, and like, I'm just at a loss. I watched some videos that like, just, I don't know, that phone's listening close, because these videos are a little too tailored, and man, I gotta stop feeling so guilty, because like, I love my parents, like, I consider them my best friends. So, I don't know, I can't explain it. But nice little color combination, very bait fishy. But I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna skedaddle, cause I didn't mean to sit here and vent the whole time. I really don't. Or didn't, but it's just I gotta get it off my chest. I feel like I'm going nuts, because it's easy to feel, and I'm not trying to put anybody on blast or anything like that, you know. But it's really hard to think when someone's like talking at the same time. Like, I mess up the dumbest stuff, Like, I mean, I'll be pouring milk, I'll pour it out of the glass. That's how bad I'll glitch. But then, you know, you get to be told, like, you know, now it is proven your stupidity, essentially. So there really isn't any communication, at least for me, and it sucks, because, like, I want to go fishing with my dad, but it's just, I want to go fishing, I want to go fishing and get yelled at, like, the whole time. It sounds like a fucking drag, so I need to just get going. I'm trying to get a nonprofit just to make it as legit as possible to do some ocean cleanup, waterways in general, and maybe make some tote bags or nets, and use any of the weights to melt down, use the mono for crustacean eyes, and that kind of thing. And I can't. I think my mom wants my attention. So here, let me be real quick. I'll be. Let's see. Please stay. Oh, hypnosis. I'm here every weekday, and time flies. And sometimes on the weekend, but every weekday for sure. And on Kynto Code Locks game that he's programming, if y'all have any kind of like things that would make your stuff like I don't know, bare bones. It's at the beginning still, but that it's like the best point. And like, feel free to message code about anything. And like, right now I was messing around putting pictures as like isometric floor sampling, essentially wrapping, and it looks sick. I posted a picture on Instagram, and I I I'm not the best at describing it, but I'm really excited because it's just a whirlwind. And my biggest dream is to have like voice rooms. I don't know if anyone's on Tandem, but Tandem is a language learning app, kind of like a social media. It used to be much better, but put chokeholds on things for payments and stuff. But they have parties, which essentially is just a voice room where people will have different theme rooms. Like, one will be karaoke. People are quite literally just sitting there singing songs just to practice. And kind of like a room like that in Kynto, just to talk about anything, mythology, symbolism, uh, binge watch Jordan Maxwell lectures, please, and uh, you know, plants, and like anything, techniques, just like a whole arse, just live chat of just talking about techniques and neat materials that make repairs or building or things easier. And like China dry, or is it called Japan dry? Whoops, something makes things dry faster, stuff like that. Oh, bummer. The cutty I caught on Monday has ceaseless. Interesting. How did you know it had lice on it? Like, is it evident? The mouth, the flat. I don't know. I feel like my posture is so wrecked. I gotta swim. I just want to live on a vessel. That's it. Oh my god. I just I don't understand what I'm supposed to think or nobody's come over, only for a split second, and it's enough to me. I just feel, or start feeling like really alone, like internally. And it's just like stopped getting up early in the morning, stopped going for walks, started staring hardcore into walls. Like, and I could see it a mile away. Like, we know our own bodies, especially if we pay attention a little bit. Wise to, you know, and like pay attention to everything, like your thought patterns, because start maybe like weaving new directions based off of old patterns and stuff like that. At least that's what I'm trying for. 'Cause again, I don't drink or anything, and just kind of sit around. I used to. I'm not trying. I'm not like goody two shoes or anything. I used to enjoy my beer and enjoy my whiskey. Good deal. Whiskey 2 cubes. A friend called me briefly, but you know, I just couldn't really hold it very well, so just started avoiding it and could think a little better. Which I really just want to have ideas and at least write them down, doodle, make things, tinker, good, and like offer that to whoever's around me. I'm an only child, but I am not the only one on this planet. So it's like I don't have any siblings, so the entire world is my sibling. Because I can't stress enough. Very happy to be here. You know, I'm very well aware of like the unchangeable, so just, you know, gotta have some chill. Like internal chill, you know? And if you have said internal chill, you'll be good anywhere you are, anywhere you find yourself. If your like tear ducts are starting to react, you'll be able to like recenter that. So some people like, I think disassociation is just I don't know if that's like a blanket term, like maybe in like some cases, but like I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like even if you're standing in line, like that's valuable time to think through something. And like at night, this is the only time I don't want to be talked to. I'll be real. And it's so obvious when you close your eyes to go to sleep that you don't want to have someone talking. I've always been this way. It's like as soon as I close my eyes in like deep thinking mode, just like trying to. The only thing is I rarely write down things that pop up. Still trying to get good at that. Like I think Lady Gaga said it on television. I heard it in passing walking by. That if she has an idea in the middle of the night, she forces herself to get up and write it down. And I'm like, that is like kind of the best advice I've ever heard, honestly. Because it's so true. You could just, yeah, I just heard it in passing. And I do think about it quite a lot. But I think I am going to, my statue. Let's see. I don't have the frame. Yeah. That's probably one reason why I couldn't handle bigger. I don't know, not too long ago. Well, a few years ago at this point. But God, it made my stomach hurt instantly. I'm freaking baby shite now, but that's alright. Like coffee and too much of it, and olives, anything pickled. Coffee and anything pickled. Or pistachios. Pistachio. In West Palm, there's. Ooh, said that loud. In West Palm, there's a Middle Eastern bakery that is beautiful food. I mean, when you first walk in, I mean, they have like they do have the preserved whole lemons, but they have boxes, no, buckets full of olives, every color, every combination. If anything ever happened to that, I would cry. I shed a tear for Sushi Bar, I'll be real. I don't know why they would have closed. It was the best spot ever possible. And they had cobia. Like cobia sashimi, cobia, like they'll fry it too, so you end up like the greatest fish, fried fish possible. Like butter mignon. It's real good fish. I cannot wait to pull one up, that's for sure. It's like the whole thing is like really filling, clean tasting fish. Real good. So, I can't wait to see my poster again. Finally going fly fishing right on Jack Prepper. Hope your night's going well. I'm sorry I'm all over the place tonight, but whew, man, fish just be testing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Who turned on Facebook? Who turned it on? You hit Facebook?
I just don't understand where these arguments come from. Who turned on Facebook? But my mom doesn't know how to answer that question. I don't either. What do you mean? Who turned on Facebook? I don't know. That one guy. I know that's not the answer he's looking for, so. That's why I'm a real patient person. Like, you ain't gotta worry about me screaming in your face, that's for sure. Just unless, like, if you, like break my record shelf once. I lost my cool once, and I will never forgive myself. Ever. I love this minnow, but was this recorded? No. I am here. I am okay. Just pretty tired. The human experience, indeed. That's another reason. And like, you know, I hate to sound cliche or anything, but well, I don't really. I gotta stop saying I hate to sound whatever. I really don't care. The thing is, it's like even the worst experiences possible equip you for so much, and like especially, you know, there's so many different people on this planet. It's wise to get acquainted with as many individuals as possible, whether it be through watching YouTube, different directions of the internet like that. Just my heart is just broken. I don't understand it. But I'm so like tired of like trying to think like what can I do differently to have a different response towards my freaking existence sometimes? But I don't know. I feel so bad. I feel so guilty. I just want to find, like, I don't know, Boston whaler or something. Like, Dad's just gotta get fishing. That's just not with me. Not with me. Somebody else. Somebody else has to bring him up. Because, you know, he's my dad, so, like, naturally, he knows infinitely more than I do, and will ever, you know? But he needs it for, like, his soul to get it back out there, and I trigger him, so I just gotta think realistically, like, is what it is. Matter of just accepting it, which I already have, but I still care, so I've gotta, like, I don't know, find some homies or something. Or, like, hire some, like, an assistant. Like, someone that just, is a little sadistic, not sadistic, was a little masochistic. Alright, I don't know if I'm, oh yeah, I was live Monday, cutthroat fishing, I got 4 kids. Right on. I can't believe how beautiful cutthroat trouts are. That, I mean, guessing that's what you're talking about. That, Ian King, hasn't been around in a good while. And, the, like, first Google search, I was mind blown. Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta figure out what they're talking about. Alright, y'all, sorry about that. Just, trying to also get, it's so ironic because I'm trying to get as much family time as I can. I take what I can get. Not a scavenger, for real. A raccoon or something. Like, I guess that's my raccoon impression. But, I'm gonna take what you get. I got a lot of patience for a reason, somehow, so. Again, I have no ill will or anger or anything. All disappointment, but mainly just because I gotta move a bunch of furniture in a few days and I'm already burnt out. But hey, I appreciate that Michael Pence. She's doing good today. Yikes. I apologize, but we'll be back going swimmingly here pretty soon and be able to get some packages out. One thing I am going to be doing, which is going to be not fun, but I have to do it. I need to reorganize the whole craft room, if you will. My hair's falling down. Making an outdoor shower out there, rainwater. So if anybody has any setups that tried and true, more than happy to hear them out. Cause probably gonna try to make a base and put one of those big plastic drums and just let rainwater do its thing. Put some uh, screen on top and yeah, outdoor shower. I've wanted an outdoor shower my whole life, and the well water, my hair reacts really bad to it. It just gets to the point really dry, can't brush it, and I got it all in my hair. Like my hair moves again, so I really want to not feel like that again. I was also, excuse me, thinking about trying to find one of those industrial pressure, pressure cleaners, like the big water tanks, and like trying to see like maybe once a month if I could throw someone a few bucks to bring that in town or something to fill. And yeah, Florida well water is rough. It really is. It's what my nightmares are made out of, honestly. It's like I had a shirt, tried to do it quick with vinegar, all that. It looks like it was tea stained afterwards. So it was, a learning curve. But yeah, I gotta make it work. I want to be more mobile anyway. I'm really blessed that code has similar like life goals, because you can't do that shit alone. You really can't. And I mean, you can absolutely, but I know I can't. And like, I really want to see the world like up close. Like, have a van that has water and like a little spot to cook, and just like pick spots that have just everything good, really. And I can't wait to hit up Mark, because Mark right next door, I know he'll be down, and I could set up a little camp on the beach and have a little Coleman grill and just try new things, live once. I really want to make kind of beach setups and just, more the merrier, and surge those Sputniks out into the sea from the shore, and I'm so down for that. Like, I'm ready. I'm more than happy to try anything for anyone. More than happy to try to make anything that will spark even minimal joy. Just never hesitate. We live once that we're absolutely sure of, and I just got a few loose ends to tie, and like ready for my forever. Want to settle into something good. And like I said, only child, I have no siblings, but that just makes like the world my sibling, and like it just blows my mind every aware moment that we're all like, because I could picture it, and how I picture it is very cartoon, kind of like, I don't know, regular show, when the park like disengages from the foot. It's good. I'll just here is wild. It blows my mind at all times. But I'm very tired, so I'm gonna probably fall asleep, and I probably won't be able to, but I will be able to like lay flat. My back is totally hunched right now, and yeah, I feel a little nauseous too. The heat is brutal. Oh God, I feel nauseous. Oh, please don't. Gotta drink and eat some salt. Alright, happy trails, love y'all. And please never hesitate, find me on Discord, Kynto, Facebook, Instagram. Any patterns, any materials, anything. Always happy to, yeah, so happy trails, sorry.